guys, it's August 13th to 23rd of Av, and it's International Left-Handers Day. I wonder if there happen to be any left-handers around.
Hey Rachel, catch!
Oh my gosh, are you a left-hander?
I am a left-hander.
Oh, so awesome. Enjoy. Have a good day.
Bye.
Hi guys, how are you? Today I'm going to show you how to make pizza burekas. So if you know burekas, maybe some of you already know, but it's a kind of a dish that it's made of a puff dough. Puff dough, it's a kind of a dough that in one sheet there is, I think, like almost 10 layers of dough, and between that we have butter or margarine or any other kind of oil. But what happened that it's in the oven, it's puffed because the heat is getting inside and between each layer, and it's make it puff. We're gonna do burekas pizza. So everyone knows. So the pizza for the pizza burekas, what do we need? We need 1 package of puff pastry. There is 2 sheets in it, and for that amount of ingredients it will be enough. 2 sheets. We need any topic that you like on your pizza can work. So I have here some olives, and for the pizza we need a pizza sauce, and we need some grated cheese. Okay, so, and we need 1 egg for egg wash. Okay, I'm gonna open gently the dough. It's in the freezer, usually the dough, so take it like a few hours in advance so it can be defrost. I'm gonna put on the side that we have a little bit flour in it so it won't stick. I'm not going to do like that. It's not kind of that pizza. So I'm gonna put it over here. The other part of the dough I'm gonna put over here, and I'm kind of make it, if you have a roller, so you can make it a little bit more long, but it's not necessarily. You can just use your hands. And like in a pizza, we're starting first of all with the sauce. So I'm gonna spread some sauce on the dough. Pizza sauce. Don't put too much because we're gonna cut it afterwards, so I don't want that it will be too much sauce in it. So like that, and spread it evenly. Okay, we're gonna use the shredded cheese. I forgot to tell you that we need also a cream cheese, Philadelphia, any cream cheese that you have. I'm gonna put and spread around a little bit from the cream cheese, and I'm just taking with my hands and I'm just putting around some pieces. So I spread around the cream cheese, and I put some, you can use a cutting board. I took a plate, but I put some onion because this is the topping that I like and my kids like. And I'm kind of cut it and slice it. Nice, you can just put it around. I'm gonna use the shredded cheese. I'm gonna put it on top. And the next step is I'm gonna put everything aside, and I'm gonna take this dough and I'm starting to roll it, okay? Just roll it like that and make it tight. Put the fingers inside like that and roll and roll and roll like that. And over here you need to pinch a little bit and connect the doughs together and make it a nice roll. You can make it a little bit bigger like that, make it tight. And now what left to do is to slice it. We're gonna slice it to a thickness that 1/2 inch, something like that. I'm gonna slice it. And I have a tin with some baking sheet, and I'm gonna take each slice of the pizza on top like that, and I flip it. Okay, so the filling is up. All right, and I'm continue and slice it like that. Okay, so this is one tray. So one sheet of dough, it will be enough for 1/2 tray. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other part of the dough. The same thing, I'm gonna open it nicely. So I spread on the other sheet of dough the pizza sauce. I'm gonna put on it a little bit from there, and use your hand. You can just use your hand with the cream cheese and just spread it around.
Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the child takes the nurse.
And I'm gonna put some onion, olives, and you can put onion if you like, or you can use mushroom if you like as a topping for a pizza.
Cow takes the dog. The
And I'm gonna finish with the shredded cheese.
cow takes the dog.
All right, and that's it, and we can just roll it nicely.
Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the dog takes the cat takes the mouse.
And when you finish to pinch and close it, you can roll it a little bit, make a nice shape. And we can start and slice it.
Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the mouse takes the cheese. The cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the cheese stands alone.
Okay, let's clean the area. And what left to do now is to take one egg, break it into a cup, mix it a little bit. You can check if there is no blood, there's no any other spot that not belong to the maybe shell, or and then you can whisk it, and you're taking the brush and you brush each burekas with the egg. So now we're gonna warm the oven for 410, 410, 400, something like that, 410, and bake it until it's puffed and getting a nice brown color. I believe that it will be for approximately, start to check it like after 20 minutes, okay? And that's it, the teavon.
From the high roof.
Hey guys, it's Noah and Greg here, and today we're going to be teaching you how to build a fire. So we're here at our lovely campsite. We just got here, set up our tents. They're all the way back over there. So now we got to get our fire going. So what we did first was we dug a little hole for some dirt to put out the fire, and right here we cleared out the area of all the leaves so we don't accidentally catch everything on fire. So we did that. We got our nice little area here, and then we're gonna grab some paper and some sticks and stuff and build the first shape. So we're gonna go out, find some sticks. We brought some paper too, just to help it get started. And we've got a bunch of leaves, some sticks. We're just gonna grab a bunch of that, bring it over to our little area over here. So a bunch of different ways people like to do this. I like to do a log cabin into a teepee. So you're gonna start by crumpling up some small pieces of paper, not too tight. Just about like that, easy enough to catch, not too tight. This happens to be some old homework, whatever you've got is good. All right, so you're gonna put that in the middle of your fire. Maybe a bit more. That'll be good for now. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some smaller sticks, kind of like this. All right, break off some of these little twigs. Save those for later. All right, you wanna make sure that the wood you're using is dead and dry, so it'll just snap. Then you're gonna build a log cabin like you're back in elementary school playing with Lincoln logs.
Iron and steel, iron and steel, build it.
Alright, so once you got your basic shape, do this last stick here. Alright, so we've got our basic log cabin here. I like to put some other little twigs and stuff, the stuff we saved from before. These little guys, I like to put that kind of on top of the paper. That'll just burn a bit harder and longer than the paper. Make sure you get those other sticks hot. Just throw some of those on there. Then we'll get into our real fire. We'll start with some other kind of smaller sticks, like this maybe. All right, this one's nice because it's got a little V there. So take that and another stick, about a centimeter thick. All right, and we'll just kind of prop it up like that, just right over it. All right, break that again. Got a little basic teepee there. There's some more little twigs in there. So now we've got a base for a teepee. You can throw some more smaller stuff on there. And the smaller your twigs are, your sticks are, the easier it'll be to catch. Right? So at the beginning you want some smaller stuff. Then once the fire is really going, then you want to move on to the big stuff.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased.
You want to make sure it's about even. You don't want to put too much on so that you smother it and it won't catch. Alright, so now we've got a basic, oh, and I just knocked it over. That's alright. Aesthetics aren't all that important. So now you've got a basic shape and you'll just light right in the middle there. Should catch on, build up. Then once it's going, you'll grab your bigger sticks, and it'll keep going. Throw that on, it'll be hot, and it'll catch right away. Good job, guys.
And don't forget to smother it with dirt and not water. You want to use the dirt because the water will steam up and could make the embers go and fly. So you want to use the dirt because that'll smother it completely.
And you'll make sure you have a nice big area. Ideally, there won't be dead leaves around because forest fires are bad.
Hey everyone, it is August 13th. Today camp, it's going to be a pretty nice day. High temperature of 82, low temperature of 63, small chance of rain. Pretty simple day for weather, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Hi everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our video today, and I'm here to share with you a little tidbit of Torah. This week's Torah portion is called Re'eh, and in this portion the Israelites are instructed to open our hands to the needy, so to kind of give charity and take care of poor people, and that's always been an important part of Judaism. In the 12th century, Moses Maimonides went over 8 ways of giving charity and sort of ranked them, and the number 8 came in as when donations are given grudgingly. That means when you don't really want to, but you say, fine, here's a donation. And maybe a little bit nicer way would be when you give less than you should, but still you do it cheerfully instead of in a grudging way like the last one. And number 6, when you give directly to the poor when you are asked. So if a poor person says, can I have money or a donation, and then you give. So when you give, but you have to be asked to give. And working our way down, number 5, when you give directly to the poor without even being asked. That's even nicer, right? And then number 4 is donations when the person who receives the money or charity of some sort knows who gave it, but the person who gave the money doesn't know the specific person it goes to. And then our number 3 that Moses Maimonides said is donations when the donor is aware who the charity is being given, but the person who receives the money doesn't know who gave it, and maybe they can feel good about knowing it came from somewhere but not knowing a specific person. And number 2 is giving assistance in a way that the giver and the person who receives the money don't know each other and don't know who gave it. The highest form, number 1, that Moses Maimonides talked about is to help sustain a person before they become impoverished, before they become poor, by offering them a substantial gift in a dignified way. That means in a respectful way, giving them, or by giving them a loan or helping them find employment. So some sort of meaningful way. Maybe it even says helping them establish a business so that they're not dependent on others and they can care for themselves. It's a really cool way to think about the sort of different levels and ways that we can help people and which ways might be better than some others. So I hope you've enjoyed this tidbit of Torah and this video today, and we really miss you, and have a wonderful day.